Good evening, guys, and happy Sunday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, I think I'm going to sleep early tonight because, I mean, it's not really early, but definitely early for me because I don't even know how many hours of sleep, but I was so exhausted because I know I went to bed pretty late. I woke up decently early because my dad was like, Kayla, like, if you want to go to Walmart, because I told you guys it's out of my coffee creamer. Aldi has not had it for 2 weeks now, and I was going a little crazy because I don't like the hazelnut coffee creamer that we have, and so I needed some of my regular French vanilla kind, and like I said, for some reason Aldi's been out for 2 weeks now, hasn't had it, so like I said, was able to go to Walmart this morning because my dad needed to go and get a picture frame like for Jack, for his poster, his new poster that he got. Apparently, but they bought the wrong size last time, but they did wind up buying, it was the right size for a different poster he had. So, and he still has another poster he got for Christmas that he needs another one for. But my dad just ended up getting him the one for the one poster. And on top of it too, I also got a picture frame for my picture that I'm gonna hang up. I'm hoping over my bed, maybe. Like, I don't know, maybe I'll find somewhere else to hang it too. Like I said, I don't totally know at least yet. Figure that out. But I got a picture frame for that because I don't want to ruin the picture. And then also too, we also got a meat thermometer because I think I told you guys our meat thermometer, I don't know actually if it was broken or not. We had two. One of them I know for sure broke, and it wasn't actually broken. It was just a little like thing at the thermometer end where you stick it into the meat, ended up like it came off, like the glue wasn't attached well. We could have just put some glue on the inside, it probably would have been fine, because it wasn't affecting any of the actual like material, and it was easy because you could slip it off and then just wash it actually. So I don't think that was the purpose of it though. It was like originally attached when we first bought it, and I think just from like washing it, water got in it and it just like wasn't sticking anymore, the glue or whatever. So we ended up getting I think threw that one away, or we lost the other piece to it and then had to throw it away. The other one that we have it was like a old sort of like more like a grill thermometer, and I mean you could use it for any kind of meat, but it can't be submerged in water because I noticed that every single time I was using it to finish trying to cook the ham for Christmas Eve. I think that's, when we had ham for Christmas Eve, it kept bubbling up like on the inside, like the heat was coming through, but I don't know if it was actually turning the dial properly or not, because it like wasn't like registering. It seemed like it'd move a tiny bit, and I don't know if it was just because I had the ham undercooked, because then I finally got smart, and we had just bought a new thermometer. Well, we bought it maybe about last year. That was like a touchless one that you can use for like foreheads and stuff like that, but it also has a feature so that you can detect like just objects or whatever. So I used the thermometer then, that feature on the ham for that, and realized that it wasn't actually done yet. So I knew that it wasn't, but it still didn't seem like it was correlating right to the old like not digital thermometer, and so it seemed like the temperature was really low for what like the other one was saying. So once I finally got it up, the temperature up, I didn't test it again to see if it was still working, and I was like, let's just get a digital one. It's 15 bucks at Walmart. We originally were planning on possibly getting an electric one anyway, like by the time grilling season sort of rolls around next year. So I was like, let's just get it now so that we have it if we need it for any other types of meat. I don't entirely remember us having or using like a meat thermometer. Like I think maybe we had one, but then we had a period of time where we didn't have one anymore. And I feel like just for like certain meats, like you can tell obviously if like chicken is pink, it's not done. And if I know I've cooked it for definitely long enough, like in the slow cooker, like over the amount of time, and again it's not pink. And on top of that too, I normally know how well done, like I normally cook my chicken very, very well done, because I normally do it with shredded. Like most of my chicken I cook in the crock pot is shredded anyway, so if it's not shreddable, like fork tender, I know it's definitely like it could still be done, but it's not to the consistency that I need, so I'll still leave it in there longer. So like I said, that's how I definitely know that like my chicken is done. So I don't like check with the meat thermometer to check if it's done. If I poke a fork in it and it is falling apart, it is definitely done. Like, I don't need a meat thermometer to check that. But other types of meat, like I said, when I do it, I sometimes do like bigger cuts, obviously, like a turkey. And, you know, and even a turkey, you don't even need a meat thermometer for, because it normally has those little things that pop up when it tells you that the turkey's done. The little built-in thermometer thingies. Not that turkeys have built-in thermometers, but you guys know what I mean. The actual frozen turkeys has those little built-in ones that come with the turkey packaging. Anyways, so, but for the ham, like I said, I wanted to make sure I knew it was done, even though it was already cooked ham. But like I said, I wanted to still make sure that it was completely done. And like I said, originally when I thought maybe we could have been ready, it wasn't actually ready. So anyways, we had to run to Walmart this morning for those things. We got the new meat thermometer as well. However, I told you guys last night it was like raining, sort of, like in the afternoon. And it was like when we got back from the grocery stores, it sort of started raining, and I noticed it was a little slippery outside. We saw plows going up and down the street because it wasn't snowing, but they need to put salt out because it was super, super, super slick outside. And so this morning when we left, well, last night, like afternoon, my dad put salt down. He put more down this morning before we left for Walmart, and then when we came back, my dad was like, it is still slippery outside. And it wasn't still raining, it only rained like sort of last night, but it was so cold that as soon as it was hitting the ground, it was freezing. So it was like freezing rain, sort of. I don't actually know if that is the definition of freezing rain, but I sort of am assuming it was. Some type of rain that was just, like I said, it was freezing when it was coming, after it would come down. So anyways, like I was saying, it was still, when we got back, I was still slipping around on the driveway, and my dad was like, I have to put more salt down too. So he put more salt down. So we salted 3 times, like I said, and it had stopped raining like yesterday, like late at night probably at some point. So like I said, my dad did it again first thing this morning before we left, and then when we came back, there were still patches where it wasn't salted really well probably, and so we were still like, we need more salt. So we did wind up using even more, and it, like I said, was so slippery out. Like even the Walmart parking lot, I was being super careful because some parts like just look wet, but all of a sudden you walk across it and it's like icy, like, and so it looks so cool outside though because on the snow, and then there's ice over it, and so it's glistening snow. It's so pretty outside. I don't know, maybe I'll show you guys real quick, or maybe take a picture or something like that, because outside, like I said, in the front yard, the street light is hitting it, so it's actually reflecting. It looks so cool, and it's so bright outside, it feels like, actually too, just because the reflection from like the moon. I actually don't know if there's a moon out right now, but sort of assuming from that, or the street lights, whatever it is actually causing it to seem really bright outside. Like I said, I know in like one spot is because of the street light, you can see the glistening sort of snow, but it just seems very bright outside, and I really think it's because the ice is reflecting so much, and it seems like sort of like, it seems like almost like dusk or like dawn outside right now because of how bright it is. So yeah, anyways though, after we got back, we didn't do much. We pretty much sat around almost all day and watched the football games, and I have to say, guys, the finale to the NFL this season was the craziest. I'll be honest, probably one of the best games of the season too. And on top of that, I'm also a Pittsburgh fan, so like to have 3 teams affected by one game in the standings and playoffs and everything like that was just absolutely crazy. And I thought it was an amazing like finale, sort of. It was a really awesome game, and I'm happy I ended up watching that as well. But yeah, I sat there watching 3 football games today because, again, there was a lot of football on, and there was a lot of good games. The Bears game, not so much, but anyways, guys, yeah, that's pretty much what I ended up doing today. Didn't get to too much else, but then we've got the national championship game on tomorrow, so there'll be more football to sit around and watch. But again, I was just so pooped and so tired today because I got up so early and got so few hours of sleep. And like I said, so hopefully that means I'll go to bed early and hopefully wake up early, and then I can get to things that I need to. I didn't actually use my planner at all last week. Very upset at myself about that, not using that. But I want to do that this week because I felt like I actually was still pretty productive last week. I still got to the things I needed to. I still edited and uploaded and did dishes and laundry and stuff like that, but I felt like I didn't go above what I needed to get done and stuff like that. So Anyways, though, yes, we'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today, so make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.